In the electrifying world of cinema, where stars align under the glare of spotlights and the buzz of anticipation, few moments capture the essence of Hollywood's charm quite like a live panel discussion. Such was the case at a recent gathering centered around the highly anticipated film Bugonia, a project that promises to blend the quirky genius of director Yorgos Lanthimos with a stellar ensemble cast. At the heart of this event stood Dakota Johnson, not as an actress gracing the screen, but in an entirely unexpected capacity, the moderator. Tasked with steering the conversation among heavyweights like Emma Stone, Jesse Plemons, and the enigmatic Lanthimos himself, Johnson transformed what could have been a standard Q&A into a riotous, flirtatious exchange that left the audience in stitches and craving more. Picture the scene: a dimly lit auditorium humming with the energy of film enthusiasts, critics, and industry insiders, all gathered to dissect the intricacies of Bugonia. The film itself, a reimagining of a cult Korean thriller, delves into themes of conspiracy, identity, and the absurdities of human obsession, all filtered through Lanthimos' signature lens of dark humor and visual surrealism. It's the kind of project that doesn't just entertain, it provokes, challenges, and lingers in the mind long after the credits roll. But on this evening, it was Johnson who emerged as the unexpected star, her effortless wit and self-deprecating humor turning the panel into a masterclass in improvisation. From the outset, Johnson set the tone with a confession that immediately endeared her to the crowd. "I've seen Bugonia twice in the past 24 hours, she admitted, her voice laced with a mix of enthusiasm and exhaustion. Yet, even as she professed her fandom, she waved off her role with a playful disclaimer. "This is not going to be a good interview. I just want you guys to be aware I'm not good at this. I don't know why I was asked, but here we are," she quipped, eliciting a wave of laughter that rippled through the room. It was a moment of raw vulnerability, a reminder that even A-list actresses like Johnson, known for her poised portrayals in films like 50 Shades of Grey and The Lost Daughter, can feel the weight of improvisation. Her honesty disarmed the panelists and audience alike, creating an atmosphere where pretense fell away and genuine camaraderie could flourish. As the discussion unfolded, Johnson's moderation style revealed itself to be less about rigid structure and more about organic flow, guided by her keen intuition for the room's pulse. She delved into the film's collaborative spirit, starting with Lanthimos' long-standing partnership with Emma Stone. This marks their fourth collaboration, a testament to the electric chemistry that has defined projects like The Favorite, Poor Things, and now Bugonia. With a mischievous glint in her eye, Johnson couldn't resist teasing the director about his apparent favoritism. "Are you aware that there are other actresses that are really talented, maybe even very close by?" she joked, gesturing vaguely toward herself. The crowd erupted, and Stone, ever the quick-witted counterpart, feigned shock. "What? No, right?" she exclaimed, turning to Lanthimos with exaggerated innocence. It was a light-hearted jab that underscored the film's themes of exclusion and inclusion, while highlighting the playful rivalry among women in an industry often criticized for its selective spotlight. Not one to let the moment pass, Johnson pivoted seamlessly, encouraging Stone to pitch herself for the next project. "No, go for it, do your pitch, work on your pitch," she urged, her tone dripping with mock seriousness. Stone, laughing heartily, shot back, "You're flirting?" The exchange was pure gold, flirty, fierce, and fiercely intelligent, exemplifying the kind of banter that makes Hollywood panels memorable. It wasn't just entertainment, it was a subtle nod to the evolving dynamics between female stars, where competition gives way to solidarity, and admiration is worn as a badge of honor. Delving deeper into the film's aesthetics, Johnson turned her attention to Stone's transformative performance. In Bugonia, Stone's character undergoes a radical physical evolution, including a shaved head and scenes drenched in visceral gore. Johnson's praise was effusive and genuine. "Who on earth looks so beautiful with a shaved head covered in blood?" she mused, her words painting a vivid picture of Stone's fearless commitment to the role. Stone, ever humble, deflected with another accusation of flirtation, but the moment lingered, inviting the audience to appreciate the artistry behind the spectacle. Stone's willingness to embrace such extremes speaks volumes about her career trajectory, from the rom-com charm of Easy A to the Oscar-winning depth of La La Land and beyond. It's this versatility that has cemented her as Lanthimos' muse, a partnership that pushes boundaries and redefines beauty in its rawest forms. The panel's energy shifted when Jesse Plemons joined the fray, bringing his understated charisma to the mix. Known for his chilling turns in Breaking Bad and The Power of the Dog, Plemons embodies a quiet intensity that contrasts beautifully with the film's chaotic narrative. Discussing his character's eccentric appearance, A conspiracy theorist sporting wild hair extensions, Clemens shared anecdotes that humanized the production process. He recounted moments of trial and error, where he'd present new looks to Lanthimos only to be met with the director's infectious laughter. It was all in good fun, Clemens explained, but it kept us grounded amid the madness. These stories peeled back the curtain on filmmaking's collaborative heart, where directors like Lanthimos foster environments of trust and experimentation. Johnson's probing questions drew out these details, transforming technical trivia into compelling narrative threads that connected the audience to the creative alchemy at play. As the conversation meandered toward Bugonia's narrative twists, Stone opened up about the challenges of portraying a character with layered knowledge of the plot. The film's ending, a mind-bending revelation, demands a performance that anticipates multiple viewings, rewarding audiences with fresh insights upon rewatches. It was a fun challenge, Stone admitted, her eyes lighting up with the thrill of the puzzle. Playing someone who knows more than they let on, it's like holding a secret that the audience will eventually uncover. Johnson's facilitation here was masterful. She allowed space for Stone's reflections without interruption, then tied them back to broader themes of perception and deception. It was a reminder of why panels like this matter. They bridge the gap between screen and spectator, making the abstract tangible. Yet, true to her self-aware style, Johnson bookended the evening with a humorous lament. As the session wound down, she declared, "I regret doing this. I'll never do it again. Is there anything you guys would like to say before this terrible interview is over?" The room roared with approval, and Clemens, with his dry wit, reassured her, "It really hasn't been that bad." Lanthimos, never one to miss a beat, piled on with, "I think you're the third best moderator that we've had." Johnson's retort was swift and spirited, "That's huge. I'll come on the road." It was the perfect capstone, leaving everyone with a sense of shared joy and a lingering invitation for more.